lavish gowns, glittering halls, and unveiled daughters. While ordinary Iranians struggle to survive, the elite flaunt wealth and privilege. Ali Shamkhani's daughter's wedding isn't just a party. It's a mirror of hypocrisy, timed with a new hijab crackdown. How can a regime preach modesty while partying in gold-plated halls? A wedding video has ignited Iran's public fury, this time involving the family of one of the country's most powerful men. The footage, leaked on X on October 17th, shows Ali Shamkhani, a top advisor to Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and a member of the Expediency Council, escorting his daughter Fatmeh into a grand wedding hall. The scene, a father walking his unveiled daughter down an opulent aisle, instantly caught the public's eye. Her gown was revealing, her mother's neckline low, and the setting luxurious, a stark contrast to Iran's decades-long enforcement of modesty and hijab laws. The event reportedly took place in April 2024 at Tehran's high-end Espinas Palace Hotel, with media estimates pegging the cost at roughly 14 billion rials, or over $21,000. The family has never publicly addressed those reports. Social media reaction was swift and scathing. Users accused the ruling elite of hypocrisy, preaching piety and revolutionary simplicity while privately enjoying lavish privilege. One user, Esmail Esbati, wrote pointedly on X,
"Without hypocrisy, why would there be such secrecy?"
The scandal fits a familiar pattern in Iran, where past controversies have fueled anger at the perceived double standards of senior officials. In 2022, Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf was embroiled in the so-called Layet Gate scandal after his family was spotted returning from Turkey with luxury baby goods. That episode, which resurfaced during his 2024 presidential campaign, became shorthand for elite excess amid public hardship. Iran's economic crisis has only sharpened resentment. Years of sanctions, mismanagement, and inflation, now above 40%, have eroded the middle class. Hundreds of thousands suffer from malnutrition, and many young Iranians delay or abandon marriage altogether due to soaring costs. Against this backdrop, images of a lavish wedding struck a raw nerve. Critics on X accused the regime's elite of flaunting their privilege, while ordinary citizens struggle to survive. One user posted,
"When millions of Iranian youths cannot even afford a simple wedding, and wedding halls are going bankrupt due to the economic situation that these very gentlemen have created, holding any kind of ceremony by the regime's officials is unlawful and haram."
Another wrote,
"Hold the most luxurious parties you want for your children. We're not jealous. But don't say sanctions are a blessing, or that people have chosen to live like this. When the majority of citizens live in poverty, marry your child in a mosque, not in Espinas Palace."
One user summed up the sentiment.
This video is the Islamic Republic in miniature. Rulers forcing hijab on the people while keeping them poor and throwing hijab-free luxury weddings for their own children.
Even hardliners joined the backlash. Ultra-conservative political commentator Ali Akbar Raifipour asked on X,
"How can we tell people to be patient with sanctions when the former secretary of the Supreme National Security Council holds his daughter's wedding in one of the country's most luxurious hotels?"
Raifipour added mockingly whether hijab patrol vans were parked outside the venue. The outrage over the Shamkhani wedding erupted just as Iranian authorities announced a new and far-reaching hijab enforcement campaign. Tehran officials confirmed the deployment of 80,000 trained personnel to implement chastity and hijab regulations across the country. Ruhollah Momenassab, Secretary of Tehran Province's headquarters for the propagation of virtue and the prevention of vice, detailed the plan at a recent press conference.
With 80,000 trained forces across the province, a major transformation in implementing chastity and hijab policies will take place.
He added that citizens would be encouraged to join a People's Observers headquarters to assist in monitoring compliance, while a new Chastity and Hijab Situation Room would coordinate surveillance and enforcement. Research by the Center for Human Rights in Iran shows that hijab enforcement has not weakened but rather evolved, becoming more covert and institutional. Dozens of businesses have been shut down since June 2025 for serving unveiled women, from cafes and restaurants to wedding halls. Center for Human Rights reports that at least 50 establishments across Tehran, Boroujerd, Kashan, Shiraz, Qom, Avaz, and Dezful have been sealed in recent months, with proprietors and customers arrested or fined. The crackdown, the group says, is especially severe in smaller towns where the government wields tighter control.
Women in Iran are still being surveilled, fined, and jailed for exercising their fundamental right to freedom of expression and their right to peacefully refuse adherence to deeply discriminatory laws.
According to CHRI, authorities have shifted away from overt street patrols to electronic surveillance, undercover monitoring, and punitive closures. Tactics that allow repression to continue under a veneer of order and morality. The organization urged the international community to maintain pressure on Tehran.
The Iranian authorities may be refraining, at least for now, from overt and violent public crackdowns on women for improper hijab, but they have in no way relinquished their fight against women's freedom. They have only changed their tactics.
For many Iranians, the timing of the Shamkhani wedding leak felt symbolic, an opulent celebration by the ruling elite, emerging just as new moral restrictions tighten around ordinary citizens. It has become more than a viral video. It is, for many, a mirror reflecting the contradictions of a republic at war with its own people.